Hey y'all, say y'all. Peace and Palo Santo 6. It is your girl, the hippie healer. And let's get into some energy. I want to actually channel for my Pisces tonight. I'm excited because I'm using a makeshift deck. I made this deck, I want to say about 3 years ago. And this is the deck that I was guided to use today. But the backstory with this deck is, this is a deck that I made when I was dealing with a lot of like a spiritual awakening and a great deal of like spiritual warfare. So the fact that I was kind of, now there's a mixture of all types of things in this deck, but this is around the time in my life where I made this deck. So I do kind of feel like the reading can sort of kind of be, the cards kind of are a reflection of that era, I guess I can say. Take a resonate to you and your situation, leave the rest behind. Do not force anything to fit, as this is not going to apply to every single Pisces. And also just keep in mind that my readings are timeless. So this can apply to past, present, or future. All right. All right. Heavenly Creator, Divine Spirit, Guides, Angels, Ancestors, Benevolent Spirits of the brightest love, light, healing, prosperity, protection, and direction. Please give me clear and accurate messages for my Pisces. What is it that they need to hear and know the most at this time? Pisces, here's what I'm going to do. You see how thick this deck is? I'm going to shuffle it. I'm going to pause and shuffle it. And I'm going to get back on because I don't want to waste all my time. All right, Pisces, I'm back. Thank God I could shuffle because, I could shuffle. I can pause so I could shuffle because, baby, it took me a minute. Okay? So it's a thick deck. Let's see what's going on for my Pisces. Let's see. Wait, hold up. I just finished shuffling. See what's going on. My Pisces. What is it that my Pisces need to hear and know the most at this time? Y'all, this reading is going to be interesting. It could be a lot going on. But it says, I'm waking up, seeing through illusion. So Pisces, that can be you. This could be you or somebody else. But I think it's you because it's like as soon as I read it, I heard dreamy Pisces. Pisces are so dreamy. And you guys are. So you can be waking up, seeing through some type of illusion. Maybe it could be something about self. Your career, a person. I hate it here. Pisces, is so weird. So this could be somebody who is tied to you. One thing about this deck is so much going on where this could be a love reading. This could be a spiritual warfare reading. This could be a whichever way. That's why I was excited to use it because it's one of those like, you don't know what's going to come out. Because I made it. I'm a Gemini. My mind is everywhere. Okay. But yeah, it says I hate it here. So this could be a person who's in your energy, or this could actually be you. You could be in a situation where, like, you know, maybe you've told yourself through like a attachment or routine of doing something or being around somebody that this is something that you actually enjoyed, and then as time has progressed, and honestly, the veil is getting real thin, y'all. So the illusions and the certain stories and things that we were telling ourselves, it's becoming very clear. Now, this could absolutely be somebody in your energy, or this can actually be the both of you. But it's the energy I'm getting is it can be a situation where something along the lines of through routine or attachment, or just like, you know, like a pattern of doing something that maybe you started to believe that this is something you actually liked. But the reality is deep down inside, like when you get to see through the illusions of everything, which the illusion could have been like, no, this is just a trauma bond, or no, I just feel like I like doing this because this is all I know. It's habit. It's just my comfort zone. When the reality is you actually hate it there. At least if you don't consciously feel that way, then subconsciously you do. Okay? Tell me more for my Pisces. More for my Pisces. More for my Pisces spirit. More for my Pisces. Is it easier to do it this way, maybe? More for my Pisces. No, it's not easier to do it that way. Sorry, y'all. It's hard for me to grab. My hands ain't that big. More for my Pisces spirit. What else do Pisces need to hear in the most of this time? What else do my Pisces need to hear another most of this time? All right, now. soulmate. So soulmate came out, but it came out in reverse. There could have been a situation or a partnership or something that you were in, Pisces, and you were really believing that this person was a soulmate, and maybe that's something that, you know, like you're getting to a place where you're actually seeing through the illusions of that situation. Or you could be actually meeting a soulmate, but it took for you to wake up and see through some illusions and how much you were unhappy in a current or a past connection to actually be able to meet this soulmate, or for your energy to be open for you to for this soulmate to come into your energy. Tell me more, Spirit. What the hell? Okay, I'm about to say, where's the cards at? It says happier days are ahead, or close ahead. Okay. Okay. So yeah, something is telling me something can be changing in your love life in a really nice way, Pisces. And okay, this is what came out. It says you deserve better, and I can't give you that. Okay. Yeah, I was feeling that. I was feeling that. Yeah, Pisces, you were dealing with somebody. And, you know, this is one thing I like about readings is it helps you, like, kind of tap into maybe what somebody's higher. Somebody may not have actually told you that. Won't actually take the time to admit to you that, bro, I can't give you what it is that you need. I know you deserve better, but I can't give you better. Somebody can't tell you that, but their higher self can. And that's what I'm tapping into in this reading. It's so funny how I could get a combination of somebody's ego and their higher self in one reading, but I do feel like some of you are coming to that, or this is a situation where maybe the person that you're dealing with don't necessarily admit, they feel that way. Yes, I ain't even going to go against that. I'm not going to go back on that. They do feel that way. They know that you deserve better and they can't give you that. But I think you're finally understanding that you deserve better and that this person cannot give you that. Readings are timeless, past, present, or future. Put the pieces where they may. You feel me? You know? Or this could be you. Flip and switch the roles. You know, you could be seeing through some, finally waking up and understanding you can't give somebody what it is that they want. That's why I always say when these come to these readings, I'm just channeling energy. So flip and switch the roles as they apply to your situation, okay? Tell me more from my Pisces. Tell me more from my Pisces, Spirit. Thank you. Normally stuff is flying out of this deck. It says isolation. Okay. So I'm hearing, Pisces, a lot of you all could be spending some time like in solitude, going into hermit mode, but for the purpose of you being able to build your self-worth. You know, like one thing I can really say about certain relationships, especially if you're in a situation where it's not equal give and take, you're settling for less than what it is that you deserve. I genuinely believe that people have to come to some time where they, you know, you set some boundaries in place. You understand what boundaries you need to put in place moving forward when it comes to people. You know, working on some level of like worthiness wounds. Because for some of you all, I feel like you were in this connection for a long time, settling for less than what it is that you deserve before you finally walked away. Oh my God, a soulmate is really coming in. Oh my gosh. Oh, this is good. So 3 cards came out. It says rejection is your protection. Was your protection. So this person could have rejected you in some type of way. And for some of you all, it couldn't have been like for some of you all, it's not like physical rejection. Like I don't want to deal with you, or I don't want nothing to do with you. But rejection in terms of I'm not gonna give you what you want. So you're gonna take what it is that I can give you, or you can move around. That's rejection. Rejection could have came in a couple of different ways, regardless of the fact that was your protection. But the next 2 cards that came out, which got me a little excited, was soulmate a second time, and it says 3 weeks. So something can be happening within 3 weeks, Pisces. I don't know. Okay, something significant could be happening in 3 weeks in regards to a new love. Wow, that's on the back of the deck. That is powerful. Moon magic is also under this card, so somebody could be trying to manifest you in some type of way. Ooh, I'm excited. Okay, Pisces, this is what you got going on. I'm basically at my 10 minutes at this point, but expect something special to be happening very soon. You can be encountering or meeting a new love. Or for some of you all, you can come to the realization that somebody that's your soulmate is someone who is your soulmate you already know. But I hope this helps.